Hello, welcome to this presentation on linguistic landscape of Chattogram city, Bangladesh. I am Srabani, Mallik, Associate Professor and PhD Fellow at the Institute of Modern Languages in the University of Chattogram, Bangladesh. In this video, I will explore the linguistic landscape of Chattogram city, Bangladesh. Here, mainly I will try to focus on the signs that is based on the shops, and those shops are selected from the major city streets of Chattogram, Bangladesh. Bangla is the official language of Bangladesh, and besides Bangla, there we come to see the presence of English, the first international language and the global language in the whole world. To a great extent, and other than Bangla and English, here we come to find languages like Arabic and other local languages, and in some places some of the tribal languages are also found in the city streets of Chattogram, Bangladesh. In this study, actually, I will focus how the languages are used by the shop owners or the shopkeepers in the major streets of Chattogram city, Bangladesh. And here it will explore like how languages are used and appear in the public spaces and in the city streets of Chattogram, Bangladesh, and what role they are playing in the identity of languages or the uses of languages, and how the languages are displayed in the public signs or in the public spaces, and what sociolinguistic outcome can be drawn from this research that will be discussed in this study. Linguistic landscape refers to the visibility and salience of languages on public and commercial signs in a given territory. This includes road signs, billboards, shop signs, and public notices. According to Landry and Boris, linguistic landscape reflect the socio-cultural dynamics of a region and play a symbolic role in shaping collective identity. This study investigates whether Bangla, English, and other languages appear on shop signs in Chattogram, and what these linguistic choices reveal about social ideologies, cultural symbolism, and everyday communicative practices. The findings contribute to sociolinguistic research on multilingualism in South Asia. The study has two primary objectives. First, to identify the languages and language varieties used in shop signage, and second, to study the symbolic, cultural, and sociolinguistic meanings conveyed through these multilingual signs. Research on linguistic landscape has expanded globally since 1990s. Early works examine written language in urban spaces, linking public signage to language policy, identity, and social processes. Scholars like Backus, Polsky, Cooper, and Jarsky have emphasized how signs represent power, globalization, and semiotic practices. The semiotic landscape incorporates visual language, spatial practices, and material placement of signs. Drawing on scholars' geosemiotics, this study examines how inscriptions, fonts, colors, logos, and languages operate together to produce meaning in Chattogam's public spaces. Linguistic landscape studies have been conducted in cities such as Singapore, Jerusalem, Tokyo, Bangkok, and Montreal. These studies show how globalization influences language preferences, especially the growing presence of English in multilingual environments. In Bangladesh, Bangla is the official national language spoken by almost 98% of the population. However, English holds symbolic and instrumental power due to colonial history and globalization. Tribal languages also form part of Bangladesh's multilingual reality, though they often face marginalization. This study addresses two questions. What languages and language varieties are used in shop signes? How are different languages visually represented in the linguistic landscape? This is a qualitative study using a photographic documentation of signs across key commercial streets in Chattogram. The analysis draws on three theoretical pillars: sign production, sign readership, and language interaction dynamics, as proposed by Backus. Chattogram city was chosen for its historical, cultural, and economic significance. Photographs of shop signs were taken from major commercial streets, capturing both monolingual and multilingual inscriptions. Signs often incorporate not just language, but also images, logos, and color schemes. The study examines the arrangement of languages, font size, and symbolic meanings to understand code preference and the semiotic layering of meanings. Most shop signs in the dataset featured Bangla, English, Arabic. Bangla anchors the sign culturally and locally. English signals identity of modern age and prestige and global orientation. Arabic often conveys religious authenticity and halal assurance in a Muslim majority city. Bangla fonts typically appear bold and traditional, while English fonts follow modern branding aesthetics. This blend of typographic styles reflects a negotiation between local identity and global market influence. Color choices carry cultural significance. Green symbolizes freshness and Islamic identity. Yellow suggests hospitality. Red includes celebration, and blue conveys trust and professionalism. These color schemes strategically combine global branding cues with local cultural symbols. The spatial arrangement of text, Bangla on top, English below, reveals linguistic hierarchy. The interplay of symbols, logos, and bilingual typography constructs hybrid identities representing both tradition and modernity. Linguistic landscape of Chattogram demonstrates how local businesses negotiate between cultural authenticity and global aspirations. The presence of English suggests economic ambition, while Bangla affirms national identity. Arabic signifies religious values and credibility. Overall, the study shows that multilingual signs in Chattogram reflect linguistic hybridity shaped by globalization. While Bangla remains dominant, English is used for symbolic prestige and Arabic for religious assurance. These signs reveal the dynamic sociolinguistic environment of urban Bangladesh. The analytical framework and discussion draw upon foundational works in linguistic landscape research and including Backus, Landry, Boris, Jarsky and Thurlow, Scholar and other researchers. So thank you for watching. For further inquiries or collaboration, please feel free to connect. I hope this study contributes meaningfully to the growing field of linguistic landscape research in South Asia. Thank you.